You make decent money, but at the end of every month something is missing. Not because you spend recklessly, because 10 quiet traps are stealing from you right now, and every single one of them feels completely normal. That is the danger. Stay with me. Trap 7 cost one family $11,000 last year. They found out in December. Trap 1, food delivery apps, Tuesday, 8 p.m. You just got home. You opened DoorDash, 4 taps, done. That $15 meal just became $29. Delivery fee, service fee, bag fee, tip, markup. You did not feel robbed, you felt convenient. That is exactly the trap. 4 orders a week, 52 weeks, over $8,000 a year for food 12 minutes away. $8,000 is not a convenience fee. It is a year of index fund contributions your future self needed. Pick up your own food twice a week. The money stays. But food delivery is just the beginning. The next trap walks up to you on the best day of your life. Trap 2, the car payment. Columbus, Ohio, a showroom. Clean floors, new car smell. He found the perfect SUV, $52,000. The salesman smiled and said 4 words. Only $750 a month. $52,000 disappeared from the conversation forever. He signed. 72 months, 7% interest. He drove home smiling. He did not yet know what he agreed to. $11,000 in pure interest. A car worth $22,000 by the time he owns it. But here is the number that changes everything. $750 a month in an index fund for 30 years. $1.1 million. His car did not cost $52,000. It cost $1 million of future freedom. The salesman never mentioned that part. By 3 to 5 year used. Same roads. Very different destination. And now the thief already inside your phone. Trap 3. Subscription creep. Researchers asked Americans to estimate their monthly subscriptions. Then they checked the real bank statements. The gap was $133 every single month. Not carelessness. Design. Subscriptions are built to be forgotten. Silent renewals. $2 price bumps. No warning. Netflix, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. Gym twice a month. Language app from January. News site from the election. Most households are paying for 20 to 30 subscriptions right now. Half of them without a single conscious decision. Death by 27 monthly payments. Open your bank statement tonight. Cancel anything untouched in 90 days. $300 to $500 back. This month. Now the trap everyone proudly defends. Trap 4, the annual phone upgrade, every September. Apple Keynote, perfect lighting, perfect words. One goal, make your current phone feel like a relic. A teacher in Texas upgraded every year for 8 years. $8,000 in phones, same commute, same classroom, same scrolling. Nothing meaningfully different about his daily life. Year 9 he kept his phone. Saved $2,000. Noticed nothing missing. The phone did not improve his life. The habit improved Apple's quarterly earnings. Hold your device 3 to 4 years. Pay $1,000 less annually, and now the most expensive trap on this list. It is not about money. It is about identity. Trap 5. Status spending. One question, answer it honestly. Would you still buy it if nobody could ever see it? Not posted, not mentioned, not visible to a single person, just you and the object. Behavioral economists call this social comparison spending. You are not buying the product. You are buying the imagined reaction of people who forget about it by Monday. Warren Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958, drives himself to McDonald's for breakfast, has more money than almost any human alive. Stopped performing wealth decades ago. That is not frugality. That is clarity. Before any purchase over $200, ask the question. The honest answer saves more than any raise ever could. And now, stay with me. The final trap on this list is invisible. Most wealthy people quietly avoid it. Most working Americans never notice it exists. We will get there. But first, trap 6, convenience spending, $2.50 for airport water, $3 for a vending machine, $6 for gas station coffee, $8 for a granola bar at checkout. None of these feel like decisions. Each one is a reflex. A researcher tracked every purchase under $10 for 30 days across hundreds of households. Result, $400 to $600 a month, gone. Before anyone thought to look. Not from restaurants, not from shopping, from reflexes. Carry a water bottle, pack one snack, $5,000 stays with you every year. Now fast food, which was supposed to be the cheap option. Trap 7, fast food. In 1990, a Big Mac cost $1.89. Adjusted for normal inflation, it should cost $4 today. It costs nearly $6. The meal costs $14. That gap is not inflation. That is an industry that quietly repriced itself while Americans kept the habit. At $14, fast food is now within $2 of a local restaurant. Real food, real ingredients, made by a person who actually cooked it. Fast food stopped being the value option years ago. Only the habit kept people there, a family spending $30 twice a week on fast food. $3,000 a year on meals now nearly as expensive as better alternatives. Cook at home twice more each week. Immediate savings. Permanent compounding. The next trap feels like socializing, which makes it almost impossible to see clearly. Trap 8. Alcohol and cocktails. In 2015, an $18 cocktail was considered expensive. In 2026, $18 is the starting price. 22 is common. 25 at fine dining, one Saturday night. 4 drinks each for 2 people, Uber both ways. $200 minimum for a night that felt completely ordinary, twice a month, $4,800 a year. Not on vacation, not on memory, on drinks lasting 20 minutes each. Pre-drink at home. Order 2 instead of 4. The social experience is identical. The financial outcome is not. $4,000 into an index fund for 20 years at 8%. Over $200,000 from the same social life, slightly adjusted. Now the experience trap, emotional, pay close attention. Trap 9. Overpriced experiences. In 2019, a decent concert ticket cost $60 to $80. Today, $200 to $300. Before Ticketmaster adds service fee, facility fee, processing fee. For a barcode on your phone, a family of 4 at a major sporting event in 2026, tickets, parking, stadium food, drinks, 1 souvenir, $600 for a Sunday afternoon. Here's what nobody says out loud. The memory does not scale with the price. The moment that made the child's face light up was not the stadium. It was being there with you. That moment costs the same in a $20 seat. Spend on experiences that genuinely move you. Let go of the ones that are just habit wearing the costume of memory. And now, the final trap, invisible, silent, compounding against you right now. Trap 10, hidden investing fees. Log into your 401k tonight. Find the expense ratio on every fund you hold. An actively managed mutual fund charges between 0.75 and 1.5% annually. That sounds like almost nothing. $500,000, 8% returns, 30 years. Low-cost index fund at 0.03% fees, $5 million. Actively managed fund at 1% annually, $3.8 million, $1.2 million lost. Not from bad investments, from fees. Silently compounding against you for 30 years. S&P Global Research, 20 years of data, 2005 to 2025. Over 85% of actively managed funds underperformed the basic index they were supposed to beat. You paid more, got less. For 2 decades. Nobody called to tell you, check every fund today. Move anything above 0.3% to a low-cost index fund. That one action could be worth more than any raise you will ever receive. Now look at all 10 running together. Delivery 4 nights a week, 3 forgotten subscriptions, daily convenience reflexes, a car paying someone else's retirement, annual phone upgrades for Apple's benefit, status purchases forgotten by Monday, fast food out of pure habit, $200 Saturday nights twice monthly, overpriced stadium seats, and a retirement account quietly paying 1% on everything ever saved. That household is not irresponsible. That household is doing exactly what everyone around them is doing. Normal is expensive. Average is a financial plan that ends in working until you cannot anymore. Most Americans already earn enough to build real lasting wealth. They just unknowingly spend it away, daily, in ways designed to feel invisible. This is not your fault, but from this moment it is your responsibility. Here's your action plan. Tonight, open your bank statement, cancel anything unused in 90 days, $300 to $500 back. This month, tonight, this week, pick up your own food twice, pack 1 snack daily. This month, check your 401k, move high-fee funds to index funds, and before every significant purchase, ask one question. Is this building my future or quietly stealing from it? The honest answer changes everything. Most people will watch this and change nothing. A few will close 1 league tonight. Those people will quietly, over the next decade, build something. Everyone around them will call it luck. It was not luck. It was awareness. And it starts the moment you decide to actually look.